Now, this case has been full of twists and turns for nearly a decade.
That young man suspected of killing his grandfather and possibly his mother to collect millions in inheritance money.
September 2016. A mother and son set sail from the coast of Rhode Island for what should have been a peaceful fishing trip. Days later, their boat was found, sunk in the Atlantic. The son was rescued alone, floating in a life raft. His mother was gone. But this wasn't the first tragedy to strike the Carman family. 3 years earlier, Nathan's grandfather, a wealthy real estate developer, had been found shot dead in his own home. Was this all just a series of coincidences, or the calculated plan of a man driven by greed? This is the chilling story of the Carman family deaths, one of America's most unsettling family mysteries. Behind the elegant walls of the Chakalos estate, the family seemed to have it all: money, stability, and the American dream. But beneath that image was a web of tension, suspicion, and inheritance worth millions. Chapter 1. The Grandfather's Death. December 2013. 79-year-old John Chakalos, a self-made millionaire with a real estate empire across the Northeast, was found shot dead in his Windsor, Connecticut home. Police ruled it a homicide. There were no signs of forced entry. Nothing was stolen. Whoever killed him knew the house and knew him. Investigators quickly turned their attention to his grandson, Nathan Carman, then 19 years old. Nathan had been the last known person to see his grandfather alive. He admitted he'd visited him the night before the murder, but denied any involvement. Still, detectives found inconsistencies. His computer's hard drive and his GPS unit were missing. Both, according to the family, were mysteriously destroyed after the murder. Yet despite suspicion, no charges were filed. Without clear forensic evidence, the case went cold. Chapter 2. The Fishing Trip. 3 years later, Nathan invited his mother, Linda Carman, on a fishing trip off the coast of Rhode Island. Linda, 54, was known for her kindness and trust in her son, even when others in the family had grown wary. On September 17, 2016, the two left the port of South Kingstown aboard Nathan's boat, a 31-foot vessel named Chickenpox. They planned to fish overnight near Block Canyon, about 100 miles offshore. The next morning, when Linda didn't return or answer calls, friends and family alerted authorities. A massive Coast Guard search began, covering thousands of square miles. For 8 days, there was no sign of them. Until Nathan was spotted by a passing freighter, drifting alone in a small orange life raft. His mother was gone. The boat had sunk. Chapter 3. The Rescue and Suspicions. Nathan claimed it was a tragic accident. He said the boat suddenly began taking on water, sinking in minutes, leaving no time to send a distress call. He said his mother vanished as the boat went under, but investigators didn't buy it. Coast Guard experts found holes drilled into the boat's hull and removed trim tabs, suggesting deliberate tampering. The modifications made the boat dangerously unstable. Nathan had reportedly made these changes himself, despite warnings from mechanics. When questioned, he said it was routine maintenance. Still, the story didn't add up. Why would a man experienced with boats take his mother that far offshore in a vessel he knew he had altered and made it dangerously unstable? Family members, including his aunts, accused Nathan of plotting the trip to kill his mother and inherit her share of the family fortune. Chapter 4. The Money Trail. At the heart of it all, money. After John Chakalos' murder, his estate, worth tens of millions, was divided among his daughters. If Linda died, Her share would pass to Nathan. But Linda's body was never recovered, leaving a legal limbo. Was she dead or missing? Nathan began filing insurance claims and inheritance petitions, hoping to access the money. The family sued him to block those claims, arguing he should not benefit if he caused her death. It was a bitter courtroom war, exposing years of mistrust and mental instability claims. Chapter 5. The Indictment. In 2022, federal prosecutors finally brought charges. Nathan Carman was indicted for murdering his mother at sea and defrauding the estate of his grandfather. The indictment alleged he'd planned and executed the murder to secure millions in inheritance. He pleaded not guilty. His defense argued the government had no direct evidence, no weapon, no body, no confession. But before the case could go to trial, another twist shocked everyone. Chapter 6. Death in Custody. In June 2023, Nathan Carman was found dead in his jail cell while awaiting trial. The cause of death was ruled a suicide. With his death, the legal case ended. No trial, no verdict. The truth, whatever it was, died with him. Chapter 7. Legacy of Doubt. Today, the Carman family's story remains a haunting study in tragedy, a wealthy dynasty shattered by greed, secrets, and suspicion. No one has ever been convicted for either death. Linda Carman's body was never found. Her father's killer was never proven. And the man at the center of it all, Nathan, took his answers to the grave. Some call him a murderer. Others see a misunderstood man with mental struggles caught in family chaos. But one thing is certain. Behind every calm ocean lies a depth we can't always see. This has been The Vault Files. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And remember, in every mystery, the truth may be closer than we think, but harder to see.